Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome representatives of my fellow Emerging Voices for Global Health, Mabel Carabali from Colombia, Longiswa Kanki from South Africa, and Beverly Ho from the Philippines.
Honorable Minister of Health, distinguished guests, conference organizers, colleagues, good morning, so on. In 2010, young researchers from developing countries were invited by the Institute for Tropical Medicine in Belgium to raise their voices and actively participate in the first global symposium on health systems research. Over 300 researchers from developing countries responded to this call. We submitted single-authored essays in line with the theme, Health Systems Research Towards Universal Health Coverage. 52 emerging voices from 26 countries and 5 continents were selected. The ITM team created a supportive and respectful space for sharpening our viewpoints. Thereafter, we emerged in the first Global Health Systems Symposium, where our young voices were crystal clear, just like the stunning lake in Montreux. Those of you who attended the first symposium should remember our innovative participation in the closing ceremony. 3 emerging voices had you on your feet. Our key message was that we believe in Alma Ata. We see health as a socio-economic issue and as a human right. We also called on the research community to view capacity building as important and key in achieving universal health coverage. The presence of young and innovative minds offers an opportunity to look at old problems with fresh ideas. Indeed, some of our ideas were radical. For instance, Sheya Abimbola from Nigeria asked that we imagine a country without a health system. It's hard to imagine. He asked us to consider wishing away the existing health systems. Sheya's intention was to push our thinking about health systems to include its ideals. Some of our ideas were not radical at all, but simply pointed to unfinished research agendas, thus helping us identify research areas that were not followed up. For instance, lay health worker attrition. Montreux is a happy memory now. As it was planned, our expert coaches continued to support us online and occasionally face-to-face. So far, 28 emerging voices have won the battle with the editors in peer-reviewed journals. This process requires discipline. For many of us, it has been long, challenging, as difficult as the Chinese acrobatic performance.
80% of the emerging voices have published their work in different forms, such blogs, reports, and editorials. But as everything in life is possible, some of us are still fighting. Driven by our motivation and the ITM continued support, we actively participate in several international events, which give us the opportunity to make our voices louder and heard. Just to mention a few, the People's Health Assembly in Cape Town, Prince Mahidol Award Conference in Bangkok, Thailand, and the Global Forum for Health Research also in Cape Town, where we participate as members of the Youth in Motion group. We did not only emerge as voices. Emergence to us also means career progressions, skills building, research agenda setting, and personal growth. Furthermore, emergence means being influential in our own countries and beyond, influencing the coming generations who will hopefully make universal health coverage a reality over the world. In the run-up to this second symposium, the Emerging Voices also contributed to a multi-country health system research mapping exercise in 26 countries, where we interview researchers, decision makers, and knowledge brokers. This is one of the WHO Health System Research Strategic Background Papers. As I say, for us, the emergence is something really important, and being influential in our own countries, for us, is a type of emergency beyond the voice. Because of the success of the Emerging Voices 2010, the program now has been integrated in the second Health System Research Symposium. The ITM, working closely with Peking University and the organizers of the symposium to once again create a supportive environment for the 50 Emerging Voices 2012.
Beijing turns out to be an inspiring setting for the Emerging Voices. From our 8 fellow Chinese colleagues, we learned a lot about the Chinese healthcare system. In the past 2 weeks, the Peking University Health Sciences Center graciously hosted the Emerging Voices training and preparations. From healthcare financing, methodologies in health systems research, knowledge translation, and the contribution of the BRIC countries to global health, we shared ideas, viewpoints, and evidence using non-traditional ways of communicating, because this was what we were precisely want to avoid. During the 2-day pre-conference, around 100 participants from all over the world joined us. The program, together with other initiatives, has created opportunities for young voices to be heard. Our expectation is that you, conference participants, begin a conversation about how to realize active involvement of young voices here and in your own countries. We acknowledge that the systems may be non-existent yet, but maybe this is the place to start. We are grateful to the pillars of this field who have generously provided platforms for our voices to be heard. We have been and will continue to pay forward this generosity and kindness. 我们衷心希望站在巨人的肩上，看得更远。The Emerging Voices represent a new breed of young, enthusiastic, and highly motivated researchers and practitioners. We do what we do because we believe we can reduce inequities and improve nations' health outcomes. Like food in China, the Emerging Voices come in various shapes, sizes, and colors. We are mysterious, interesting, and will always leave you wanting for more. The Emerging Voices are the great wall of this symposium, so don't leave the conference without meeting some of us. In the next few days, we invite you to take part in the organized sessions of the Emerging Voices. Together, let us make young voices heard loud and clear.
Salamat.
Cozy.
Gracias.
谢谢。